One thing that I think has stayed the same throughout time is that there are always brands that are super popular at any given time. You know, brands that are considered like the it girl brand. You know, back in the 90s, it was like Guess. Everyone wore Guess. And then there was like the Juicy Couture tracksuits in the early 2000s. And then there was Abercrombie in high school for me. There's always sort of been those brands that have been very popular and everyone is gravitating towards them. And sometimes it's like, are they actually worth it or are they just popular because they're popular? And so in today's version, because there are like so many brands to choose from, I don't know, for me personally, I have noticed a lot of brands repeatedly being talked about that are very like the LA cool girl wears them, you know? And I'm curious about it. So I thought that I would do a little video, a little experiment where I order a piece from 5 very popular it girl brands and just see how they are. So the brands I decided to cover in today's video and test out for you is Gani, Reformation, Lisa Says Ga, Meow, and Anthropology. I personally believe it girl is like a state of mind. This is me just kind of being curious, especially because a lot of these brands are leaning like more on the sustainable side. Some of them I've shopped before, some I never have, and I just kind of wanted to do a little test, a little fun experiment today. This video has actually been in the works for a long time, but it turned out to be a little more difficult than I thought because not all it girl brands carry my size. So I kind of had to like improvise a little bit. Another thing I will say is that these brands, you know, these it girl brands are so very expensive. Like I'm willing to invest in a good piece, but this feels borderline offensive to me. At what point do we draw the line? Do you know what I mean? That's just me being perfectly honest, and I'm going to be honest in this video. So if that upsets you or if you feel like I'm being negative or whatever the case, maybe check out a different video, but I'm gonna be ruthless. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let you know if this is worth your money. Also, please keep in mind that you don't have to wear any specific brand to be cool. You can literally wear whatever you feel comfortable with. This is me just testing it out just for fun. Maybe you've been curious about checking out some of these brands and you're similar size to me, or you have a limited budget and you wanna see if it's worth your money, etc. I mean, I think you get it, but just to clarify, none of this is necessary. It's just for fun. I did buy a lot of this stuff secondhand. Number 1, because I'm not paying full price for like anything if I have to. And number 2, just trying to find things secondhand before I purchase new things. That's just sort of a thing that I do. So anyways, we have a lot to cover. We have 5 different brands, 5 different pieces. I'm gonna show you everything and then like style each piece into a full outfit. And we're gonna hopefully find some really cute new pieces in our wardrobe today, but who knows how this is gonna go. So let's do it. All right, the first brand we're gonna try out is a brand called Gani. It's a European brand. I think it's been around for a while. And I've noticed a lot of people wearing, especially like the beanies that say Gani on the front. And I've been curious about the brand. And Gani actually does offer extended sizes, which is amazing, but I'm gonna be perfectly 100% honest with you. Like, it's out of my price range. I really don't feel comfortable paying those prices. So I was like, let me take it to like the secondhand thrifting websites, my favorite apps like ThredUp, Poshmark, Depop, etc., and see what I can find in a little bit more of a comfy price range for me. So I found this top and it's this gorgeous sort of like butterfly. Are they butterflies or flowers? They kind of look like both, but like this mustard flowy blouse, and like I love this. I think it's so cute. I got it for $44.99, which may seem like a lot for a secondhand piece, but the original retail price of this top was somewhere around like $200 or something like that. This I think is an older one. I don't think they currently sell it, but I'm gonna try it out and see kind of how I can style it. The quality doesn't feel to me any different than like any other brand that I've tried. But anyways, it just seems like a really cute flowy blouse, and I immediately pictured this with like a black mini skirt and maybe some black cowboy boots. So we're gonna like style this up and see what we can do with it. I feel much more comfortable with this price than the original price, so let's do it. Let's see how it is. All right, so we're starting off a little bit confused, I think. I have mixed thoughts and feelings. This outfit is really, really cute. Like, I actually love the blouse with it. I decided to kind of like unbutton it a little bit and do a little bit of an open front. I think it's adorable. I'm just trying to look at it through a critical lens because, you know, a lot of people take people's opinions online and then like choose to make a purchase or not. Like, the quality doesn't to me feel like anything different than what I would find at like H&M or like Old Navy or Target. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. And I would say that it's just ever so slightly a little bit tight on the arms, but it is really, really cute. Like, I love this outfit very much. This with like a little crossbody black bag would be so cute. I would 100% wear this, and I do plan on keeping it, I think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love semi-sheer kind of flowy blouses like this for summertime. I just feel like it's perfect and a nice like dinner time or like evening appropriate kind of look. Is it worth the price just to have the name brand type of thing? I don't know. I don't have the answers to that, but I do think this is really adorable. I love all of this style together, and there is so much stuff on Gani that I genuinely would love to try, but either they don't make it in my size or it's just like way out of my budget. So this was like a fun little way to kind of test it out and see if it's for me. I'm 50-50. I've been trying to have a little bit more discretion with what I like let into my closet these days, and I feel like I don't have anything like this. I really have kind of been wanting more of like a blouse type of top. That's why I picked this one out, and I love that there's like lots of different ways to wear it. You could like tie it up, you could have it unbuttoned, you could have it all the way buttoned, you could wear it with trousers. I do kind of wish that it was like one size bigger, but I mean, I'm sorry, this outfit, kind of everything. It's impossible to decide whether or not an entire brand is like worth the hype over just one piece, and honestly one piece that isn't even probably in season anymore. But overall, out of 10, I'm gonna rate this top like an 8. It's really good. It's not blowing my mind by any means, but it is a really freaking cute top, and I do think I'm gonna hold on to it. Let me know what you think. Next, we are gonna cover Lisa Says Ga. To me, I feel like Lisa Says Ga is the current It Girl brand. I see so many cute pieces on that website. They actually have a store in LA that I would love to check out. They are very expensive, and they are relatively size inclusive. I feel like they used to be a lot more than they are now, but I feel like they are the kind of most sustainable brand that I have seen have actual cute, semi-trendy pieces instead of just like basics. A lot of sustainable brands just have kind of like basics, and so it's really cool to see very, very fun patterns and prints. And to me, Lisa Says Ga is sort of like the encapsulation of like the cool auntie at the function. You know, that's always what I'm striving for. I actually had a really difficult time finding something. I have a lot of things that I love from there that I have like favorited or saved or whatever, and none of them were available in my size. Like none of them at all whatsoever. I probably went through like 20 different items before I found this one, which I actually really do love, so I'm excited about. But what I did end up coming up with is this skirt, this adorable rose print skirt. Like, is this not the most 90s thing you have ever seen in your life? This is called the Sarah mini skirt. It's originally $108. I got it for $81, which to be honest is like a pretty good deal for them. This isn't a 2XL. That's the other thing I'll mention. Lisa Says Ga's sizes, they do run pretty small, but this is like kind of a stretchy waist, sort of satiny kind of material, like almost like a slip skirt. It is final sale, so I'm stuck with this one. Hopefully I love it. I think I will. Let's try it on. Okay, this is honestly so cute. What I will say is, in what world is this a 2X? Like, I disagree strongly. And it is a little bit short. Like, my bike shorts keep wanting to peek out of the top or the bottom. Like, I keep having to like push them down up here and then like pull them up back here, but this is such a cute outfit. I love this. I decided to go with like a little leather jacket because truthfully, it's still cold in LA. It's like 60 degrees today and it's June, so I feel like something like this would be perfect. You could throw it on if you need to, take it off if it gets warm. And I decided for the boot to go with like a little red boot. I know it's not like a perfect match, but I think it's kind of cute. I also think this look would be adorable with like a denim jacket. If you're trying to dress it down a little bit more for like daytime, or like some black sambas would be really cute with this too. And like this is a power outfit, if I do say so myself. I love this. I'm feeling myself in this 100%. It's giving me a little bit of like girl boss energy, a little bad bitch, if you will. Dare I say? Even though it was like the one thing I could find in my size, I am glad that I went with it. And I think it'll be a good like style challenge for me to actually wear the things that I show in my videos out in public, out in the real world. Because a lot of times I'll style outfits and I think they're so cute, but like I'm a little nervous to wear them out in the world. I can't return it or anything because I got it on sale, on like final sale, so it's mine. Or unless I like sell it on Poshmark or something, but really, really cute. If you do decide to order Lisa Says Ga items, read the reviews, size up, read the sizing chart, all that good stuff. So cute. Like, what do you mean I have a little strawberry skirt? Like, this is just the best. I'm obsessed. Next, we are gonna cover Reformation. Now, I have like a complicated history with Reformation. Number one, because back in probably like January or so of 2020, Alexa and I did a try on of a bunch of Reformation stuff, and like almost nothing fit me. It was crazy. We tried on like the same Reformation pieces in different sizes. I tried on the plus size version, she tried on the straight size version, and it was kind of a hot mess. And then shortly after that, there was like this whole thing that came out in 2020 about a lot of their like racism within the company, and then they like switched owners slash CEOs and kind of have done like a rebrand. And they do carry extended sizes, which is great, but like their extended sizes line is different from their standard line. So I'm gonna try to keep this short, but also like why? Because it's a video on my channel and it's like I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want, but I just want to keep it concise. So I've also had a weird, interesting like fitting room experience where they have these really cool fitting rooms, and apparently there's like these iPads and you make your selections on the iPad and they bring them to you, and it's very state-of-the-art kind of vibes. And I made sure ahead of time to reach out to their like customer service and say like, hey, do you carry extended sizes in store? Because I want to like, you know, go in the fitting room. And they were like, yeah, girly, come on in, check out our extended sizes, come to this location, this is where we have them, enjoy. And I was like, thanks. And then I showed up and I walked around the store and I was just like, I don't see any extended sizes. Are the extended sizes in the room with us right now? And so I went and asked an employee, I was like, hey, do you carry extended sizes in your store? And she was just like, no. I was like, okay, so that was kind of annoying. But anyways, Reformation does have really cute pieces, and they are very much like an it girl brand, and they kind of have been for a while. Very expensive as well. So I did go the secondhand route for this one as well, and it was like the most expensive thing I've maybe ever bought. We'll talk about it, but this is called the Marina dress in the extended sizes. I got it in a size 16, and I think this is a gorgeous, cutie little cottagecore dress. I will say this material is like, I'm assuming like a viscose, 53% viscose, 47% rayon, and I feel like to charge $300 for a dress that's made of viscose is like kind of insulting. I totally understand why a lot of sustainable brands are priced the way they are, the ethicality, the sustainability, all of that, I get it. But this just feels like kind of a lot. So I did go find this one on ThredUp, not sponsored, paid my own money. It was $130 instead of $298. And like ThredUp has returns, so if I don't like it, I can always just return it. But anyways, we're gonna test it out. We're gonna try it on and see. It's a really, really cute dress. I hope it fits and looks cute. So let's find out together. All right, this one has actually thrown me for a little bit of a loop, and this was the most expensive thing of this entire video, as I mentioned, so I'm just feeling a little bit, you know? My first thought is whoa, because I'm not wearing a bra with this, because this low cut goes all the way down to like my belly button, pretty much. I'm feeling a little exposed in the chesticle region, but that's okay, we're fine, we're rolling with it. This length and size is confusing to me. I do actually think I might need to size down to a 14 if I were to like buy this dress new, but I also worry that if I were to wash it, which like a lot of Reformation is dry clean only, so I don't know if I want to keep, like honestly, practically that is not my journey. I don't really dry clean things. I would be worried it would shrink if I washed it. And the length is confusing because I would either prefer it to be more of like a mini length like this, or maybe a full like midi or maxi, because this just like right to the knees, I don't feel like it's doing anything for me proportion wise. I don't know, you may disagree. It's a really cute dress. I decided to go with like the socks and loafers thing. The sleeves I think are cute. I do wish they were either shorter or longer. Like to me, this just feels like the dress that doesn't really fit my body type very well. Does that make sense? Like something with a shorter sleeve would be really cute, and then something a little bit more mini, like that would be more my style. And I definitely knew that this wasn't 100% my style when I was going for it, but I wanted to try it because I think the pattern is beautiful. Like honestly, now that I have it on, the quality feels pretty good. It does feel actually pretty good for like a viscose material. It's nice and like thin and breathable for summer. It feels well made. I love the buttons down the front of it. I just don't think it's 100% the right size and also just like the right fit and cut for me, but I do think it's really cute. I actually think I am gonna return this though. Since I already paid so much for it as it is, I don't feel like I want to pay any more to have it altered in the way that I would want it. So I do feel like I should return it for someone who would just love it as is, and then like keep searching for another item that's like a little bit bit more my style. Sometimes I feel like Reformation does miss the mark a little bit with their extended sizes and just like the fit, at least for me personally. There are so many cute spring and summer tops on their website right now, and none of those are made in extended sizes. So just something to keep in mind. I don't think this is worth $130, nor do I think it's worth $298, but that's just my opinion. I do think I get it. I get why brands that focus a little bit more on sustainability and ethicality cost a little bit more. Of course, they're paying their workers a living wage. They're using sustainable materials. They're doing things in a much more slow manner. Of course, I get that. But yeah, I just don't think that this particular dress is worth the money. You'll have to let me know if you are like a ref girly and you're plus size, how you get it in the comments below. Like, do you shop it from the website? Do you wait until it's a sale? Do you get it secondhand? Definitely let me know. But this one, unfortunately, is gonna be a big thumbs down for me. I'm so sorry. The next brand we're gonna cover is called Meow, and that's like a more kind of newer recent one that I've seen a lot of the Instagram girlies wear, and I've been really curious about it. They do offer extended sizes, and so I did step outside of my comfort zone a little bit for this one, and we're just gonna go for it. I found this orange dress that has the cute little logo on the front. It has some ruching on one of the sides and this very interesting sort of like tie at the bottom, and I don't know, I am all about like trying out new trends and styles and just kind of playing around with it and seeing what I like. So this is like a very kind of athletic-y style. It's got like a bit of a kind of mesh cover over it. And I don't know what the original price is for this dress, but I do know that Meow dresses typically run anywhere from like $200 to $300. And I got this one for $77. So comparatively pretty good, but still kind of expensive for a secondhand dress. So I don't know, we're gonna try it out and see. I don't really know that much about this brand at all, but I do know that it's quite popular and I want to see what it's all about. I want to see if it's worth it to me and if it actually lives up to the hype, so let's try it on. Okay, you know what? This has really surprised me. When I first put it on, I was like, okay, this is a little tight. This is a little tighter than I would like. And I still kind of agree with that sentiment. But I kind of am obsessed with this. Like, I actually really love it. And I was trying to play around with a bunch of different shoe options, like different kinds of sneakers, maybe some Sambas, maybe some like black combat boots. Like, I was just going all back and forth. Heels, Doc Marten sandals, etc. And then I was like, what if I put back on these cowboy boots that I wore with the first outfit? And I feel like it kind of completes it. I don't know, let me know what you think. I also think some Nike Dunks would be really cute with this. I have a black and white pair that I also think would look adorable, but like, I don't know what it is about this outfit, but I'm really kind of feeling my oats right now. I do have some like anti-chafing shorts underneath, and it sort of feels like they're showing, so I could probably work on like my undergarments game a little bit, but like this little tie on the side, sort of asymmetrical hem, the like shape that it's giving me, I don't know. I kind of love it. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you'll probably know that I'm just like simply not a bodycon girly. It's not where I feel very comfortable or secure, but like for some reason this is really giving me so much confidence and like I kind of love it. I feel like if I added here like a little crossbody bag to maybe tie in some of the black, that it might look cool. I could also do like a little white button up. I mean, it's cute like this, but then if I wanted to dress it down even more, I could like add this. I don't know, this is really fun for me. Playing around with different outfits and like styles and things that I wouldn't normally wear are honestly a blast, and I feel like I'm finally figuring out ways to wear the oversized white button-up shirt without having my decade of like server bartender trauma popping up. One note that I will make is that if this was full price and it was anywhere from like $200 to $300, I would not personally pay that, but because I got it secondhand, on sale, etc., I'm happy with the price that I paid for it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm kind of into it, surprisingly. I love it. Last but not least, we're gonna go with Anthropology, which I feel like Anthropology is kind of an OG it girl brand. I feel like the Anthropology, Free People, that kind of thing has been around for a really, really long time. I was gonna do Free People, but they're not super size inclusive, like at all. There are like sort of secret plus sizes in their extremely oversized items, but I actually recently purchased this set from Anthropology and I was like, I'm gonna include it because it fits perfectly in with this. Anthro is just one of those brands that has been around. It's withstood the test of time, and I feel like it's gonna be around forever. And this set that I got recently, I actually made a YouTube short, a reel, a TikTok, etc. covering this set, and this is called the Renly set. I saw an Instagram friend, Bailey Payton, talk about this, and I literally ran to buy it as soon as possible. I love it. It's like a cute little bandeau and overall set. It's not for everyone, but I personally love it. It does run a little bit big. I originally ordered a size extra large. It was way too big, so I sized down to a large, and it retails for $118. So kind of pricey. It comes in like a black and I think an ivory color as well, and I just love brown. I love this set. We're gonna try it on even though I know what it looks like. I'm gonna style it into an outfit and show you because it is so cute. I literally love it, and I'm gonna be wearing it all summer long. So I'm gonna show you. And here we have it, last but not least. Again, as I mentioned, it may not be for everyone, but it is for me, and I think this is such a cute outfit. I literally love it. There are a couple little things where I'm like, okay, that's not like perfect and ideal, but I'll start with the pros. The pros are that this like linen material, whatever this is, might be the most comfortable thing I've ever worn in my life. Like, it is so comfy. I love the brown personally. I know brown isn't for everyone, obviously, but they also have the ivory and the black, like I mentioned, if that's like more up your alley. I do think a lot of them are back ordered currently, and I think the plus sizes are sold out, maybe? It's always changing, so you know, I'll leave a link down below in case you want to check it out, but I love this. I will say there is absolutely zero support in the top at all whatsoever. It is simply just like a bandeau with like nothing underneath it, so you're kind of just on your own here. I couldn't be like sprinting or flailing my arms around too much in this. There's also a little bit of like grippy material at the top, I think, to just kind of like help stay up. But I originally had an extra large in this, and then I sized down to a large, and it still feels like it's a little bit loose in the bust area, at least for me personally. But I couldn't size down to a medium because then the bottoms wouldn't fit. But anyways, just random side note, I do think this is so cute. I'm definitely gonna wear it this summer. I would probably style this with like a big oversized denim jacket. I think that would be really cute, and then like you're good to go for summer. I mean, if it was a hot day, you could just go like this. If it's really hot and you want to wear sandals, you could do some sort of like open toe situation, like my Doc Marten sandals I think would be really cute with this. If you had espadrilles, whatever it is that you have and feel comfy with. But yeah, I personally love this. This is great, and Anthro, I think for me, is just always going to be one of those brands that like very occasionally I will shop from, because you know, they do have plus sizes, which I love. They're a lot more size inclusive. They are a bit pricey, but like a lot of their stuff is kind of worth it. Like, their quality sort of speaks for itself, and I love their home stuff, so I feel like it's just gonna be one of those brands that I, you know, will occasionally dabble in from time to time when I see something that I really like. Like, I was literally influenced to buy this. Very happy with this one. Would recommend it if you're on the market, but it is a pricey one for sure. Definitely. Maybe I'll have to search for a dupe in the future or something. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if you would check out any of these brands in the comments below, or if there are any other it girl brands that you want to see me test out, and you know, make sure they carry my size. That's a huge one. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you all of my love, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.